Hey everybody, welcome to English with a Native podcast. My guest today is Mr. Bruce. Bruce is a managing director. He has many years of experience in teaching as a professor of business and working internationally. He's here today to discuss a very important topic that many students ask about. It's an incredible conversation and I think you're gonna enjoy it, guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, this is me and Mr. Bruce. So, Mr. Bruce, these days, many people want to know why they should learn English. So why learning English is so important?
Well, I think there are many reasons, but today I want to share what I've come up with. It's kind of the top seven reasons why it is important for people, non-native English speakers, to study
Yes.
English. In today's world, everything is becoming global. Everything is mixing. We're able to access information from all over the world. And English is the main language that is being used to share this information. So it makes it very important to study English and have a good understanding and also being able to communicate well in English. But my top seven, I guess, reasons would be reason number one is just to learn about new cultures
Yeah.
and new people. By being able to share information about different cultures, it opens up a new world to you. And you would be surprised how similar cultures are around the world. We think that they're are so different because language is different. But when you're able to actually communicate with someone in a common language, and you find out there's a lot of similarities about family and society and different things that bring us all actually closer together instead of farther apart. I guess reason number two is for work. Uh, to
Yes.
be able to find better jobs because most businesses are international. Even the small corner store in your neighborhood, you think that it's not international. Look at where the products are made they're carrying on the shelves. They're coming from other countries. They're not all made in your country. So
Yes.
everything is international these days, and companies are looking for employees or workers who can speak a multiple of languages or understand different languages. English being one of the main ones, which is the most common language for business communication. So it can help you to find a new position or even give you the ability to possibly work overseas in another
Yes.
country, which will help you expand your career and give you new opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And it's important, I think, for freelancers.
Yes, especially these days, a lot of positions are you don't have to travel. You
Yeah.
can work from home. You can work remotely, and you can work for a company. You could be located in the Middle East and work for a company that's located in Europe. But you need to be able to speak English. To be able to communicate with the colleagues and team members that you're going to be working with. So
That's great.
yes, I think another important fact is for travel. The world is becoming a smaller place. People are, well, maybe not over the past year because of
Yeah.
coronavirus pandemic. Travel has been closed, but I have a feeling next year people who haven't traveled before will start traveling. And one of the important, even if you travel to a country and you don't speak their language, usually someone, especially if you're staying in a hotel or a resort or flying on an airline, the main language is they're going to use, or the common language that they will use is English. So it will help you to be able
Yes.
to travel to many different destinations around the world. Yeah.
Yes, of course. And in fact, the travel itself gives experience to people.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it goes back to the first point about learning about new cultures.
Yes.
The more you travel, the more places you see, the more you learn about culture and about people, and this just opens your mind up to learning more and more about different places and different things. I think another key point is the possibilities of for higher education. Studying advanced degrees. Most advanced degree programs around the world, even in some foreign countries, they're being taught in English. The the books are in English. You're having to speak in English, read in English, write in English. So it opens up new opportunities for advancement in higher education as well. Another important fact is using the internet. Although nowadays a lot of information is becoming translated into other languages, but the main language on the internet that a majority of the most recent information is being posted in is in English. So if you want to keep up on the current trends, current information, what's going on in science and technology and business and other areas, the information is going to be in English first and then translated. So if you can read it in English, and it's going to help you stay ahead with what's going on in the world as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And another point is why it's important to learn English is
Yeah.
the fact that for business, like we said before, everything is like finding a better job. The international language for business is English. So it allows companies to communicate with each other, to make deals from
Yes.
across the world. And this is done by communicating and negotiating in English, using it as the common language. So it opens up so much more
Yes.
opportunities for you business wise. You don't have to just sell your products or services regionally. You can, or in your city, you can sell basically all over the world
Yeah.
by learning English and being able to communicate with potential clients and customers, no matter where they are in the world. And I have one last uh, key point of why learning English is important. It's also a good way of exercising your brain. Learning a new language, or learning a language it takes a lot of brain power because you're learning new things. You're learning new vocabulary. You're learning new pronunciation. Something totally different than your
Yeah.
native language. So you're actually building your knowledge and exercising your brain to learn this new language and how to use it properly. And this is the more we exercise our brain, studies show that it keeps us young. It keeps our brain, our thinking active, which keeps us young and keeps us wanting to learn more and more and more. So that's a very important thing as we grow older, and it helps us to keep our mental faculties by exercising our brain to learn something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So here's a question, in fact, that how can I decide which level I need to reach in English?
Okay.
Depending on all these important reasons.
Well, I think it basically it depends on the person, but I think if you have a basic understanding of to start with, having a basic understanding of
Yeah.
English, that is listening and being able to understand, being able to read some in English, being able to write in English, express yourself in a written form, and also being able to speak and express yourself in a verbal way is a good start. And there are many programs out there that can help you to achieve this goal. I think if you were looking to learn English for work purposes, I think at least at a minimum you should be on an intermediate level, which means that you have a very good understanding of English, both reading, writing, listening, and speaking. You do make some mistakes. Even native English speakers make mistakes, but at least you're able to express yourself in kind of advanced some advanced ideas or higher level ideas, which I think will help you be very successful. I think advanced beginning to intermediate will help you. Will put you at a place where you'll be able to be very successful in pretty much any environment that you're in, and have to communicate in English.
But of course, how people can stay motivated to learn English and to understand really the importance of learning English.
Right.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
think the to stay motivated, it comes from within the person, and knowing that it's like any other skill that you'll need in life. Learning how to cook so you can feed yourself, learning how to ride a bicycle, learning how to operate a computer, learning how to drive a car. I think you just have to include learning English as one of those skills that's becoming very a necessity to be able to advance yourself and live in this world these days. There are many other languages that are common. Chinese is becoming a common language. Spanish is also very, very commonly spoken language, but English is still the most commonly used language in the world for communication. And it's just if you want to improve yourself and really know what's going on in the world, it's important to learn English. To understand, listening, comprehending, and also being able to speak, to communicate, and express yourself and express your ideas to others.
Yeah, amazing. So thanks for sharing your wisdom with everybody.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. And in fact, it's super empowering. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for listening to this week's episode of English with a Native podcast. And for more videos, hit that subscribe button, and salam geeks.